Las Vegas residency. I brought the tour to me. The good part is father and father. I know.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Falling behind 2-1. Called strike right there. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way.
Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Man at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Line drive, base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Manny Machado. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready to go. Buto also getting ready. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up, and the infield fly rule called. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Tatis at second. Merrill at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Lindor swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Tatis under it. 1 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Soto, swing and a drive. Deep right field. That's back. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. He hammers one out to right, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here is Mark Vientos. Just off the inside edge.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Estrada getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. And now 2-1. Two out, space is empty. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. And the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. A.J. Minter. Well, one-run game. Xander Bogaerts digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Fought off foul. That's too low, and it's 2-1. And fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Eggy Rosario, 1 out, the base is empty for him. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor moving under it. He's got it. 2 away down. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Grounds 1 to short. Lindor sends it to first, and that is that.
Ready for the pity petty. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet. The 3-man threat. What you see is what you get.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Shane McClanahan. How about a scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. And that is out of play. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. One away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout.
Will Bichette up to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and a couple of quick outs. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to Diaz. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering is down low. That one missed. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the ground. In plenty of time. The first one gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And now it's Brandon Lau. That's outside, and that is ball one. One out, base is empty. Outside, and that's ball two. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that misses. Inside. Ball one. There's a strike. Down the line. And that drops foul. This one popped up right side. Jimenez sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Rays held in check here, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. McClanahan back to work. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alejandro Kirk will hit next.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. That's down and in. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 out, space is empty. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch misses. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Edwin Uceta. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Tap foul at the plate. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Caught him looking for the K. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Shota Imanaga.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ketel Marte up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's the ball.
In the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. Marte at second with nobody out. Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge getting cranked up as well. Man at second. That one lifted to left. One down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Here's Gurriel. Slice the other way and foul. One out and a runner at second. Gurriel gets a piece. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Corbin Burns. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ian Happ up to hit. And Ian swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. And that one off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Puck up and throwing. Ginkel, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pitch misses inside. 3-0. Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Edge of the zone for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. There goes Tucker. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Tucker over at second, one down. Yeah, that's fouled off. And takes low for ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next, Michael Busch. And that's off
That's
the
ball.
inside edge. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man on second, 2 down.
Hee-haw.
Gonna count 1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one the other way. He boots it. Still manages a throw. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That's inside. Ball.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the air to left center. Gurriel trying to get there, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Randall Grichuk now. Ball one, no strikes. Grichuk in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Busch. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Suarez leads off first with 1 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2-2.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
That's it out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And away we go this afternoon. The pitch. Slice to right, and that's just foul.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
On the ground, out to short. Over to Diaz. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch, not close, up high. One out, bases empty. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field. So here's the lefty, Framber Valdez. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Just missed. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And the 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Myers on the move, and there's one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Brandon Lau, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And that's in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. McClanahan back to work. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yainer Diaz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. This one in the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, towing the slab in today's game, Shane McClanahan. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
The pitch. That one well upstairs. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch, 106.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Over to Diaz. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, two down after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Garrett Crochet. What do we need to know here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's out to center field. Rafaela makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Lau at the plate. That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. So he just clears the wall. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until he planked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
At the plate, Junior Caminero.
Counts 1-0.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. That one out to right. Abreu hauls it in, 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Josh Lowe. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Bregman is under it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there.
Well, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2 down, nobody on, as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. Red Sox go 1-2-3.
But odd as it may be, without my 1 and 2, where would there be my 3 mates possibly me, and that's the magic number.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next.
Washington.
So almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Strike on the outside, and we're off and rolling here in D.C. That misses. And it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him swinging. Here's Yelich at the dish. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. That's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Step off throw to first. Yelich dives back in. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Comes a 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. Yelich dives back in. That's in there. 0-1. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Yelich goes. Pulls that one foul. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Milwaukee leaves 1. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., and towing the slab in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Nobody out, runner at first. To short, could be two. To second, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Still a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
James Wood now at the plate. And that one is in for a strike. That one to first. Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Gore back to work. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Hoskins. Infield shifted to the pull side.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And that misses. Ball one. Second inning here, no score. That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oliver Dunn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's down and away.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many odds out here, that's
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Our starter in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And a curve misses outside. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kepler hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And misses inside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the pitch. That's outside. 2-2.
2-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia and on the mound today, Herman Marquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Turner now. On the outside corner. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. Now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric.
First baseman, Michael Tolia. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Bryant now. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now one missed. No score here in the second. And that is cut out and missed. 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball out towards left center. Marsh pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now here's Nolan Jones. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is downstairs. battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and our starting pitcher here today, Logan Gilbert.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now, Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
Check swing, went around. That's strike one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
And here it comes. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. In for a strike. 0-1. Gilbert, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side, Moore. Throws to first.
He's out.
Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in Seattle, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that is out of play. One out, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. And downstairs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Renfroe going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. We played an inning. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Gilbert back to work. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one is absolutely belted. And it one hops the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is.
Yeah.
Action in the pen down
One
there.
ball, one
Andres
strike.
Munoz appears to be getting loose. Up and
No, that's
in,
the ball.
and a count 2-1.
That's a good
2
pitch
balls,
there.
1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Not in
2-2.
time. He's there easily. Outside low, and the count's full. Hunter Renfroe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Gregory Santos. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. In there at the knees. High fly ball, right field. Robles sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
MJ Melendez getting ready to hit. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. Just missed.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 on, 1 out. Garcia digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Massey, the lead runner, out at second. Melendez over at first with 1 away. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. To third. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. And they're up by 3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Clips the corner. Strike 1. Two outs. Next offering is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner takes off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Zach Wheeler. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Swinging a foul straight back. Off the mark there, and 1-1. 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Christian Yelich. And there's a ball. And that's way high. Now 2-0. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strom, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Kirkering, the right-hander, also getting loose. He's trying for third. Ground ball left side, and that goes foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. In the air, foul off first. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Fouled off. He was late. Yelich at second with 2 down. Got him looking. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here's Trey Turner. Not even close there. Ball 1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's in there. And the count 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Not close with that one. 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So.